Okay, now that we've discussed the vocab, we're ready to actually move over to the machines. And these are the things that Miss Town has yelled at you about touching all semester so far, but now I'm actually going to let you touch them. So let's kind of go over the parts of this. You have a handout that explains all of the pieces of equipment that we use. I'm going to just address the basic pieces that we need today. This is called the lamp house of the machine at the top. If you can see it, that's fine. If not, it's not a big deal. The bottom section is where we're going to be focused today. This is the base of the machine. This is our focus knob. Okay. We also have this section which is called the bellows. We have this which is the negative carrier, which is what we'll be putting our negatives in later to actually make images. And we have a height elevation knob that moves the light up and down as we're working. Other pieces of equipment that we'll need, we're going to need a timer. And the timer should be set as a default for 2 seconds, and you do that by adjusting the knob on the side to the second bar over. The silver switch here has a T and an F. The T stands for timer, and the F stands for focus. When we're working today and we need our light projected on our baseboard, which is what this part is called, we'll actually be working with it first in F mode. So Miss Town will refer to you, I'll say, put your timer in F mode. And you'll flip the switch, and when the light is off in just a few moments, you're going to see that it will project a rectangle of light on your baseboard. Other pieces of equipment that you're going to need, you'll obviously need your negatives, which you've taken great care to place into a sleeve. You never, ever remove your negatives from the sleeve unless you're making a print. Contact sheets, which is what I'm going to demonstrate first, are always constructed with your negatives in the sleeve. Other things that we're going to be required to have, a piece of either glass or plexiglass to use to weight down your negatives. What's called a focusing card, which is a very high-tech piece of equipment. It's cardboard with a focus card written on the side of it, so don't lose that guy. And then the other thing that we'll eventually be using when we make prints is called an easel, which is this device. And it comes in predetermined sizes, so that if Miss Town tells you to make a 5x7, you will automatically use this rectangle. If I tell you to make a 3.5x5, then you would use this little guy. And we'll talk about that later. So the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to prep our machine to make what's called a test strip. The test strip that we make first will be for our contact sheet. And if you recall our vocab when we first started, the contact sheet is the one that shows us all of the images. So now we're going to turn the lights off and project a rectangle of light here so you can see it and actually watch me as I'm working.